Hey guys, it's Allison, the SLF. I'm here in the Botanical Gardens, the Mathai Botanical Gardens up on North Campus. And I'm going to be showing you around today. Right now I'm out on one of the walking trails. There's a nice river nearby and some other stuff that you'll hear more about in this video. Stay tuned for more, I guess. There probably won't be too many more clips of me and just a lot of videos and voiceovers. So I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to the Mathai Botanical Gardens and Conservatory. Today we're going to be seeing the trails and the conservatory and also the gardens outside. Right here is a map of the entire area. First we're going to go on the red trail, which is called the Sam Green Tree Trail. On the trails you can find a lot of labeled nature, which is nice if you want to know what you're looking at, as well as fresh raspberries and little alcoves to sit at and just enjoy some time in fresh air. After we went on the trails, we headed into the gift shop, which is where you check in for your registration appointments. You can get a nice succulent collection to start your addiction like I have. And then right on the other side of the gift shop, you can see the entrance to the tropical house. In the tropical house, you can find thousands of species from all around the world. And it's pretty cool, but it's also kind of steamy and humid in there, so make sure you're dressed appropriately. Next up is the temperate house, where you can find nature that you would possibly see around here, like pine trees, fruit trees, and some other things like that. There's also a small collection of bonsai trees in here, and you'll see some more bonsai trees shortly. Next, we head into the desert house, which is the last part of the indoor conservatory. Here you can find many succulents, cactuses, and I'm sure a bunch of other terms that I don't know, that are traditionally found in desert biomes. Next, we went outside to see all the different gardens that are available. First, we headed into the bonsai and penjing garden. This is one of my personal favorites. I love seeing all the different work that went into these, and you can also see the ages of each tree on a small tag nearby. I won't go too in depth to all the gardens out here, as there's quite many and I didn't even get the chance to see all of them, but there's gardens like the Perennial Garden, the Alexandra Hick Herb Knot Garden, the Coastal Gardens, the Marie Azare Rock Garden, the Sitting Garden, the Gateway Garden, and many more. My personal favorite, though, is the Medicinal Plant Garden, where you can find different natural remedies or supports for certain diseases and health conditions that people may have. One of the things I love about the Botanical Gardens is that all around there's nice spots to sit in the shade or in the sun if you want to take a nice break. Another really cool place to see is the Great Lakes Garden, where they have a whole bunch of natural habitat that is preserved and commonly found in Michigan, as the name implies. Around this garden, they currently have an art installation. Next up is one of my personal favorites, which is the Gaffield's Children's Garden. Here you can find mazes, activities for kids, ways to learn about nature for kids, small, super safe trails, as well as some other cool stuff. Some of the things you can find in this area are their sensational garden, where you can touch, smell, and taste certain plants, and also their grower's garden. In the grower's garden, I had a worker come up to me and urge me to go ahead and taste anything I wanted. She ushered me to these bright orange flowers, which tasted peppery like radish. And she also urged me to take some broccoli home with me, and I also got the chance to try some raspberries and fresh basil off the bush. You guys obviously aren't kids, but this could be a great place to take a young family member, or go with your family, or even go with your college friends. Hey guys, it's me again. I really hope you enjoyed my walkthrough tour of the botanical gardens and the conservatory. I personally had a lot of fun, although it was 95 degrees and humid and raining from time to time. Regardless, it was still fun. I'd like to let you guys know about a couple of things just before this video ends. First off, there was a bunch of wildlife at the conservatory and gardens that I wasn't able to catch on camera. I saw muskrats, rabbits, chipmunks, gophers, spiders, insects, bees, butterflies, and much more. I also do know that there are snakes at the botanical gardens, but you probably won't see one. I didn't. But just in case you're scared of snakes, there might be a snake there. Number 2, I also recommend checking out the Nichols Arboretum. The Arboretum is found on Central Campus, about a 10-minute walk away from the Central Campus Transit Center, which you guys will get to know and love. The Arboretum is open sunset to sundown, and it's a bunch of walking trails and outdoor areas to hang out with your friends, where you can play frisbee, you can go hammocking, there's access to the river down there. So I definitely recommend checking out the Arboretum as well. I would also like to let you guys know that the conservatory and gardens offer tours as well, which I think are really cool because you get to learn about the gardens from someone who actually knows and loves them even more than you might. So you get to learn new things and learn about maybe who sponsored the garden and why it's there. There's a bunch more to the botanical gardens and the conservatory that I did not get to show you, either because it was closed or I didn't have enough time, and also I don't want to ruin the surprise and the enjoyment of the entire garden for you, just quite a little bit of it. But being able to go there and see everything in person is absolutely amazing. So I recommend trying to get there if you have the chance. I do want to let you guys know, currently I don't think there's any buses running out there, but you can find other ways to get there, whether it's Uber, Zipcar, or I don't know, maybe I'll take you guys one day. But I hope you enjoyed this little tour and that it inspires you to go out and see all the cool nature on campus. Bye!